Punta Arenas, Sandy Point in Chile is considered the largest, southernmost city of the South American mainland, located in one of the wildest, most remote regions of the earth, on the edge of what one chronicle called the uttermost realm, el reino más remoto. Located next to main entrance of the Punta Arenas port facilities, the stylish cast iron clock shows the time, and being equipped with a barometer and hygrometer, it also provides meteorological information. Monument to Bernardo O'Higgins Riquelme, a Chilean independence leader who, together with José de San Martín, freed Chile from Spanish rule in the Chilean War of Independence. O'Higgins was of Spanish and Irish ancestry. Punta Arenas has enjoyed two heydays. The first lasted from about 1850 to 1914, when it was the principal coaling and supply station for ships rounding the Horn, as well as a major world supplier of wool. It was also, by virtue of its strategic location, one of the busiest ports in the world. Its first golden age ended abruptly in 1914. When the Panama Canal opened and ships no longer needed to round Cape Horn. The situation grew worse as wool from New Zealand and Australia began to compete with its major product. Today, as in so many South American cities, the Plaza de Armas is the focal point of this city of 131,000. The plaza is dominated by a bronze statue of Magellan perched precariously on a galleon cannon. The city is the capital of Magallanes province, named for Ferdinand Magellan, whose ship was literally blown through the strait that also bears his name by a series of gales in 1520. The first European to see these wind-swept shores, he was so relieved to reach the calmer water to the west of the strait that he gave it a name we still use, Pacific Ocean. At his feet are a mermaid and a pair of reclining Indians. Magellan described the Indians of Tierra del Fuego as giants with large feet. The statues of the Indians in this monument are very tall men with exceptionally large feet. Rub the big toe of one of the Indians, for local legend holds that those who do so will one day return. The Cathedral of the Sacred Heart faces the Plaza de Armas. The Salesians built their first church out of wood, but it was completely destroyed on June 17, 1892, only 4 months after being inaugurated. 9 years later, the Salesians constructed a brick church and dedicated it to the Sacred Heart. Today, this church, the first brick building in Punta Arenas, is the city's cathedral. Next to the cathedral stands this monument with the statue of Maria Auxiliadora, Virgin and Child. The building, now in use by Hotel Plaza, was erected between 1923 and 1929 at the request of Julio Menendez. At that time, it was considered the first high-rise building of Punta Arenas. Government Palace, also facing the Plaza de Armas. Monument honoring John Williams Wilson, also known as Juan Guillermos. He was a British Chilean sailor and politician. Born in Bristol, he entered the newly founded Chilean Navy in 1824 and rose to the rank of commander. This is what remains of the first pier built by the pioneer businessmen Rodolfo Suben-Rauch and Mauricio Brown in 1896 for the discharge and charge of goods to and from Port Punta Arenas, contributing to the economic growth of the Magellan territory. It was open for business through the end of the 1930s. On the left, the building that houses the Armada de Chile offices. And next to it, also facing the Magellan Strait, is the Hotel Dreams del Estrecho. The Municipal Market. We were back at the port terminal where we had to meet the tour group for a shore excursion to the Patagonia Trek and Andean Club. We traveled to Club Andino, Punta Arenas' premier ski club for an exhilarating mountainside experience. Upon arrival, we were whisked up 4,500 feet up the mountain aboard a chairlift. Se demora 20 minutos.
¿Cuál? ¿La subida?
Yeah, the chairlift is 20 minutes. It's a long time.
I don't think it's like that long.
No?
To get up there, no. I don't know. It's pretty far.
Yo
up there.
tomé tiempo, son las 2:05.
Frío, vaya tú cómo está en el invierno con
Con la nieve
y todo. Prepárense para salir de la silla, dice. Para gente que cae al suelo. por caer los skis, puede ser, porque no está bien preparado, puede ser que es un poco difícil. Y lo paran para cada grupo.
From the top, we had great views of the legendary Strait of Magellan and the city of Punta Arenas in the distance. Let's enjoy the panoramic views. A little bit of weather trivia. We had heard that one cannot trust the weather forecast as hailstorms can happen in the summer. Also, our tour guide told us that they usually get rain, wind, and sun all within the same day. Sometimes during the most windy days of the year, September, October, they set a rope line tied to the city lampposts for people to hang on. Lucky for us, we enjoyed calm weather throughout our excursion that allowed us to fully take advantage of the panoramic views that the Mirador de la Patagonia offered. Close-up of our ship, the Golden Princess. The next leg of the excursion was all downhill, literally. At the descent point, we started hiking downhill on the tree-covered slopes dotted with lush forests of Patagonian natives such as lengas and ñirres.
Some rabbit this morning.
Rabbit, yeah.
Rabbit. Well, not rabbits, the hare.
Yeah.
Our biggest hare. Many years ago.
Then we stopped at another mirador where our fellow passenger, James Ye, had the opportunity to capture a group photo. Thank you, James, for emailing it to us.
Yeah.
We had been warned by the tour guides that this excursion was recommended only for passengers in good physical shape. Well, we surely found out why.
Cosita. Cosa esta?
A snack of cookies and a cup of hot chocolate awaited our return to Club Andino. Then we went back to the port terminal, and by 6:15 the last tender left ashore as the Golden Princess sailed for Puerto Montt shortly after.